Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes to managing the emotions because you're looking at bringing your mind to calmer waters. Into me, I think, because into me, I know I'm evolving, bringing freedom from a difficult situation because the mind is progressing. You could be an Aquarius person, you look at awakening. You could be looking at the aspects of maybe your thoughts or ideas. Maybe there's a situation where you feel like in your social cycle, it's time to move forward because now you're looking at maybe a conflict when it comes to inventions or maybe intellect, okay? Or maybe someone look at you as a flighty person, very detached person, okay, when it comes to mental, when it comes to maybe friends, okay, maybe you're setting out, all right, bringing the mind, okay, to travel, to movement, the subconscious mind. Maybe you're looking for like-minded people and similar interests as you, all right, looking at ideas, looking at thoughts, looking at conflicts, looking at hope, looking at joint activities. Maybe you're moving away from a group because they don't have their own self-expression. So it's like social conflict, maybe when it comes to social life or friends. You could be looking at an energy, all right, or look at your own individual purpose. Maybe look at your own uniqueness when it comes to intuition. Maybe looking at your intuition to co-create, okay, with the universe. Because look at the expression from your thoughts of inspiration. You're making a breakthrough for our society. You could be a curious person, heavy a curious person when it comes to the structure. Maybe becoming a very independent, original person when it comes to original intellectual person. Look at the wisdom, the intellect, and the mental freedom from difficulties. Someone did not want to tell you the truth. They didn't want to, the truth, or didn't tell the truth. So now you look at your own intuition to give you the guidance to protect your own mental. All right. So you're looking at mental health, maybe when it comes to maybe your spiritual health. Maybe look at more of your mental health. Because now heavy air sign. Maybe you're looking at a younger page. All right. When it comes to a message or a new idea. Okay. Look at the newness of the mental. Maybe look at a promise. A new, bringing like a newness and promise, or maybe someone's stalking, or maybe someone's looking at you, when it comes to maybe your thoughts, want to know what your thoughts are. You could be in that energy of just searching for your own purpose, using your intuition. You could be in a stuck situation, you know, when it comes to maybe evolving. It's you can't evolve, so maybe making that sudden change, because now you're going forward. You could look at a younger air sign person, but you look at the energy of beginnings, all right? Because now you look at the page of swords, you look at observer. Maybe you're absorber. Maybe observed enough, and you think, do you know what? I got my truth. I'm detaching from a difficult situation and I'm moving forward to create my own goals, safety, mental safety, to bring my achievements. All right, maybe someone's trying to change the message. Oh, when it comes to Queen of Pentacles, going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. All right, they bring you too much difficulty. You could be dealing with a business person, or it could be an air sign using the mental to bring about stability, to bring about your groundship. So you could be an air sign person, all right, in the energy of looking at being more practical. You could be a business executive, all right. Someone looking at your confidence, while another business person that brings difficulties when it comes to maybe getting together with like-minded people, when it comes to similar interests, to achieve an idea. Somebody was hopeless. They bring themselves into a joint activity that wasn't invited to. So now they're going to spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison. A businesswoman, Genevieve Nadia, or another businesswoman you're dealing with, could be a friend or a business partner that you was dealing with, a very superficial, materialistic person. We're looking at maybe a magician. All right, maybe you're looking at an energy when you're looking at manifesting from the energy of love, right? Coming away from a difficult situation, because manifestation comes from the heart, all right? You've got God is preparing your table for your enemy. It could be a Queen of Pentacles that brings difficulties, all right? Preparing your table for the enemy. You've got all the tools you need. You have that willpower to focus on your own creativity, because someone's manifested themselves, okay, into spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison, okay? So now you're looking at the magician. You're looking at your own ideas, your own intellect. Somebody was being very manipulative when it comes to Queen of Pentacles. because we're looking at a hidden power when it comes to Aquarius's intuition to come out of any stuck situation. Because the intuition is bringing inner guidance to bring resource, so you can be mentally resourceful. Someone thinks your mental is resourceful. So now maybe you're looking at the beginning of a new idea when it comes to own self-belief, own self-realization. Because what's above is below, right? But unfortunately, when it comes to a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, they came with difficulties while you're bringing the mind to calmer waters, because someone's going to spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison, manipulation, bad planning, because now you've got arrogance, okay? Because now you're looking at the beginning of a new cycle, all right? You've got all the tools on your table, the pentacle, the sword, the cup, the wand, your emotions, your thoughts, okay, with your energy to be practical. So you've got all the tools on your table to embrace your own inner power, pay attention to your own inner voice, okay, and now you're looking about a fresh flash of inspiration. So maybe this person had a flash of inspiration from a Aquarius person, and so they created entrapment, a Queen of Pentacles. So now you're looking at maybe someone is in their pride when it comes to ego, misusing of power. So now maybe someone is looking at a trick when it comes to Queen of Pentacles. There you go for money. And a Queen of Wands in a tower, creating sins. I just saw the tower and the tower. Someone thinks you're courageous. You're not in this tower. Could be two. Someone thinks you're a very good business person, very strong to come out of any difficult situations. Can I look at the Queen of Wands? But now you're looking at the strength of the Queen of Wands. You walked away. So there's a tower moment when it comes to maybe the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands fighting maybe. When it comes to maybe a tower, echoes, changes, freedom, mental freedom. Well, someone's going to prison, mental prison, earth prison, when it comes to maybe the energy of material aspects of life. It comes to someone's career, finances, business, or positions. Someone's looking at an air sign person, a very stable, strong person, all right? So now you're looking at your own individual purpose when it comes to maybe self-realization, self-reflection, self-love, all right, and self-care. That is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Queen of Swords, all right? Queen of Swords looking at being a business executive, a very confident person, all right, that was up against a superficial, materialistic person, a gold digger, okay, when it comes to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about you being self-sufficient, all right, to be independent. So when someone comes in, you're not doing codependent relationships, all right? So now someone is looking at a time of prosperity. We're looking at financial stability, financial maybe the comfort as well. And you're looking at solitude. While someone's looking, observing a bad business when it comes to their legacy, going to spiritual prison, earth prison for bad investment, lonely and thieving when it comes to Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve, Nadia, or a business person you're dealing with when it comes to creative ideas or someone's intellectual property. So everyone's going around acting very self-sufficient, or kind of very positive, but in someone else's self-expression. So now you're looking at a situation, the strength of Aquarius person, when it comes to maybe a Leo person, heartbreak, when it comes to maybe sorrows of tomorrows. We're looking at the strength of Aquarius person, heavy Aquarius, when you could be a very single, independent person. We're looking at the Three of Swords, heartbreak. Maybe you're looking at an air sign and an earth sign person when it comes to a Leo person, when it comes to ill health, separation. We're looking at confusion, pain, and disconnection. Someone is not powerful. Or you look at disconnection when it comes to maybe a Leo person and an earth sign person. There was no connection between them maybe. Maybe you're looking at the sorrows of tomorrows. Someone bring pain of confusion. Looking at a group of people, an expansion when it comes to someone's self-expression. Somebody went and done self-expression and someone else is intellectual property. So now you're looking at maybe the strength of an air sign person when it comes to a new day comes with new strength. You look at your inner calmness after a heartbreak, head over heart, confidence, because the Queen of Pentacles in your energy keeps thinking about you because she's aggressive, all right, and she's very insecure. We're looking at maybe your work from a very positive of love, all right, that's leading others to underestimate your power. They underestimate the air sign's power. So now they're suffering from their own self-esteem when it comes to low, very aggressive behavior with an inability to control her own emotions when it comes to being a materialistic horpipe. Okay? So they didn't understand the power of an air sign's heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. The lion conquers the jungle, you know. So now someone's conquering their thoughts while someone is in low spirits, you know. Air signs being guided, right, by her earth angels. A very loving person when it comes to the Queen of Cups. Using her intuition, a very intuitive person to come out of any entrapment. Because into me, I feel this corruption in my energy. Someone trying to do controlling, but they can't control their own power because they're powerless. Okay, so now you look at maybe a family figure or accepting that a Queen of Pentacles is emotionally unstable with a Sagittarius person. You could be looking at maybe temperance, patience, balance, resolution, moderation, you know. Everything comes in moderation. So now you're looking at the 12 jurors when it comes to spiritual court. Someone's going to spiritual prison. The 12 jurors are Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, and Gemini. Okay? We're looking at the head, which is meant to be the Emperor. Alright? We're looking at balance, moderation. Look at someone's purpose. Queen of Pentacles is imbalanced, excessive, and stressed out about an air sign coming out of entrapment using the intuition. She underestimated the power of someone's intuition, intellect, and the heart. Because the heart is the seat of the soul. That's where the power is. Because it's connected to who? God. So now, like, maybe looking at someone being concerned with moderation, avoiding extreme people. So that's why air sign person walking away or moving away from people, things, and places that don't serve for the highest good when it comes to mental. We look at maybe someone's under the influence, okay, or maybe you're blending things together when it comes to maybe inconsiderable differences when it comes to creating something new. This could be feelings, people, or an event where someone prevented someone from trying to move forward because someone was paying for entrapment with Queen of Pentacles, bring difficult situations when it comes to friendship. We don't have the same like-minded people. We don't have the same activities, interests, nothing. So this person can never be my friend. She's a very difficult friend when it comes to group expression, like to create havoc and difficulties because they don't have their own self-expression when it comes to being unique. Okay? So now someone's going to spiritual prison, prison, or mental prison because they didn't understand the power of a creative person, individualistic. Okay, very individualistic person when it comes to being very unique, when it comes to intuition, very creative, expresses from who? Inspiration from the intuition. Someone's making a breakthrough when it comes to society, when it comes to independent and original, when it comes to the original maker of someone's intellectual property that Genevieve now just stole and changed messages, and now look at intervention. When it comes to spiritual court, someone's going to spiritual prison, prison, mental prison, because someone's looking at an illusion. So now we're looking at intimacy. I know someone tried to create difficulties when it comes to Queen of Pentacles and not a humanitarian person, not inventive, not individual person. Someone looking at a Aquarius person, very friendly, humanitarian, someone to come forward, all right? Now we're looking at maybe intellectual property. We're looking at someone very inventive when it comes to logic, a very big perspective. We're looking at maybe someone being very erratic, all right, when it comes to maybe someone in your energy is off balance and causing anxiety and stress on themselves. Okay? So now we're looking at combining emotions with your thoughts, intuition. Someone's becoming a business executive, an air sign person, self-employed person, a very strong self-employed person with good patience, brings the mind to calmer waters. And now you're looking at maybe a situation when it comes to the cup of love, intuition, emotions, relationships. You could be looking at that at the moment for some of you. Come to calmer waters when it comes to relationships. Not taking your relationship emotional baggage with you into your next relationship. You're very single, self-sufficient person. Now you look at maybe such a serious person when it comes to a burden. Someone's looking at maybe when it comes to material aspects of life, when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, businesses, possessions. Someone thought an entrapment would be good because someone wanted an air sign to help with their burdens. Miss Queen of Pentacles, someone she does not know. They have nothing in common, never been connected. So how are you holding someone else's intellectual property and holding their money? So you're looking at the power of psychic abilities when it comes to spirituality. Yep. So now look at the actions of someone's passion when it comes to being a gold digger. A promiscuous person that is weak when it comes to her root chakra. Yep. Not confident, not courageous, not fulfilled. Doesn't bring harmony. No. Has a lack of intellect, lack of positivity, unless she's slapping on someone else's sausage. Now you look at maybe a burden when it comes to Sagittarius, but we can intimate as seek. Alright, because with intimate as seek, someone's saying there's a burden when it comes to the energy, spirituality, and someone's growth. Someone cannot grow. It's a burden for somebody, I guess. Look at fulfillment, end of a cycle. Alright, because someone wants to end a cycle of being maybe broke. But now someone's going to spiritual prison, prison or mental prison. Someone tried to end that cycle by putting someone else in prison. No, it's going back to the Queen of Pentacles, the real villain. So now you look at maybe Sagittarius when it comes to maybe clashes of religion. Someone ran out of their luck when it comes to expansion of philosophy. They stole it from an air sign person for their abundance, Miss Queen of Pentacles. Or you're looking at Miss Genevieve, Big Pussy Nadia. Into me, I understand the intellect of my movements is inspired someone when it comes to their own self-expression, when it comes to transporting information, when it comes to the nervous system. Someone's very nervous. You look at a scatterbrain when it comes to the functions, all right, of someone using love affairs, romance, attachment for self-expression when it comes to creativity, art, and drama. Someone's very immature. They look for the pleasure seeking when it comes to playing with the pom-pom, with the pom-pom, with the pom-pom, with the pom-pom. You know, one of those ones. Yep. Now you're probably looking at someone's communication, talking about the relationship logic and reasons behind this relationship of convenience. A gold digger. That wants a house. Someone wants to go towards maybe an air sign person, a very business person, works from home, single person, very strong, very patient, helps with her own burdens. Maybe a fire sign person wants to come over and light the fire. Ooh, nope. Instead, he's helping a burden with some fucking big pussy Nadia. There you go. Yep. There you go, Taurus. Oh gosh, there you go. King of Wands, there you go. Again with your fucking big pussy Nadia. Never mind Adiwali, a Kinua fucking Abaji. Barge away in people's fucking business, never mind. And now it's everybody's business when it comes to community. You could be looking at 1111, alright, or you're looking at maybe stability. Someone thinks an air sign person is very stable when it comes to creation from the intuition. Someone's looking at maybe it's someone's self-esteem, very low. Someone's very enthusiastic, maybe King of Wands. Looking at someone's intellect, an air sign person, looking at very positive, but no, he's got a burden at home with Queen of Pentacles, as like their intellectual property is theirs to look financially wealthy. No, we're looking at maybe air sign. We're looking at her legacy when it comes to the lion. She's a lioness when it comes to the growth of self-awareness. We're looking at the force of unconditional love. We're looking at the movements of intuition. We're looking at renewal. We're looking at someone going out of spiral. Oh yeah, because now you're looking at divine feminine when it comes to union, alliances. Oh, you wanted someone to be used, is it? Never mind, my darling, because now you're looking at someone's looking at air sign person when it comes to a new message, when it comes to a broken heart. Oh no, Mr. King of Pentacles, looking at maybe a Sagittarius person fighting, 5 of Pentacles maybe, over a fucking house and independently wealthy. Someone cannot stay by themselves. Never mind, not my problem. Moving forward. Air sign person is looking at maybe stability. But it seems to be a rival. Trying to compete with you, but nothing to compete with. So someone's rise to the challenge. Competition, rivals need not to be flexibility. Why? Heartbroken. Yet underestimated the power of a Aquarius person. Now someone looking for a pity fight. Oh, power struggle, selfishness. Oh, blah blah boo boo ha. No, mom, we don't really give a shit. Alright? Because someone's observing a single person, an air sign person that uses intuition to help with her own burdens when it comes to bringing her burdens to her yard and helping herself to be a business person. Maybe somebody wants to come forward, a Sagittarius person, or maybe a fire sign person, a King of Wands. Oh, is it King of Wands? Maybe a Leo person, maybe thinking that he's fucking single now, maybe. And he wants to come with a burden because he doesn't want to stay away from a Aquarius person no more because he thinks she's too fucking stable, too strong, underestimated her power of love, or underestimated her heart. Because the heart is the seat of the soul. Okay. So now you look at maybe a time for prosperity when it comes to Queen of Swords. When it comes to financial stability, Maybe when it comes to maybe material comfort and they can like solitude. Maybe somebody wants to come forward and spend some lonely time with somebody, but somebody needs to discuss about their bad investments. Lonely when it comes to a thief in the house. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, trying to look independently wealthy, is it, darling? Never mind. Higher Priestess. Oh, someone thinks a Higher Priestess is very reliable in a Queen of Swords. Their sign. When it comes to underestimate the power, when she sent a message saying that she is who? There you go. Higher Priestess hide on the Pope. She is who? The descendant of who? Pamela Coleman Smith. That made what? These tarot readers that millions and millions of people are using. Yep. For that soul. The symbolic language of the soul, the tarot cards. From Pamela Coleman Smith. A descendant. My legacy. 9, 10. My legacy. So they underestimate the power of my legacy. They underestimate the power of my heart. And they underestimate the power of my love, darling. And how intuitive I am. When it comes to soul connections, when it comes to inner awareness, into me I know, because into me I understand to understand. When it comes to insight, I'm analyzing my own practicality. When it comes to indifferences with the Queen of Pentacles, trying to act like I don't know my own legacy because she don't know hers. Hers is fucking. When it comes to detachment, when it comes to criticism, when it comes to a Leo person. Oh, Leo, happy and single, are we? Never mind, my darling. Or Sagittarius, take it as it resonates. Justice, when it comes to this circle of women. When you look at the sun, the soul of the self, maybe someone's very happy when it comes to a pathway that leads you to your soul. Look at your purpose and maybe look at being happy that's leading us to our ancestors and our legacy. What's above is below. So now you're looking at my descendant when it comes to Pamela Coleman Smith. Yes, it's me. Whether you like it or not, don't care. Write your dreams down. Yeah, because she's with me all the time. Told you, she's with me all the time. Queen of Swords. Told you, bitches. And now Adi Wally's sad. Is it underestimating my motherfucking legacy, baby? Everyone can find their legacy. Write your dreams down, study, and get your stuff back from these people. Because the Queen of Swords, Pamela Coleman Smith, she always comes in my dreams. She's a Queen of Swords as well. She helped guide me through this abandonmentship. Because they abandoned her as well. They left her single, didn't pay her nothing for intellectual property. And they lied. She didn't just do the illustrations. She also done the symbols as well. So if the golden door was real and everything else, how could you ain't fucking found your soulmate yet? Exactly, energy. Because it was stolen. Everything in good time. Alright? Whether you believe me or not, I'm descendant of Pamela Coleman Smith. Do I care? No, we don't. We're on a mission. We're trying to create a message when it comes to create your flaws, walk in love, okay? Talk in truth, create heaven on earth within yourself, and there's your abundance. We're not here to argue with anybody. We're just here to send a message. But suddenly, every time, like a Aquarius person, she comes and she helped with these illustrations and she done everything else, and they packed her away and gave her nothing. They're not doing that to me as well. Nope. No, no, no. I've come to reclaim back my legacy. In my dream, I heard, pick up your tarots. Mine. So have some respect. Have some respect, Nadia, when it comes to my legacy. So you underestimated the power of my intuition. Because my legacy, my descendant is Pamela Coleman Smith. The one that made these tarots. What did your mama make? Havoc! Go what popped out. You. Now behave yourself. God wants a temple. God wants heaven and earth. And if you're not going to comply, get the fuck out of the way. We look at divine connection. Creativity from the soul of the self. Comes from loving yourself first. Manage your emotions. Identify your intuition. Come up any entrapment. Go and get your spiritual wealth. But it comes with spiritual health first. Alright? We look at co-creating with the universe. We all have our different languages of love. So does the universe. Co-create with the universe with your balanced masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Okay? So now you're looking at a very balanced woman when it comes to Queen of Swords. Maybe self-employed from home. A dreamer. Alright? Maybe a little person is happy, wants to come forward with his own burdens. don't think you can come over here for me to help you with Genevieve's burdens as well and everybody else. Everybody needs to be self-sufficient. We're not children. So before you step over here, know what you're doing. Cup of love. There you go. Intuition. Someone look at the intuition, the emotion, relationship with yourself, because you are the Holy Grail. All right. God handed you intuition, emotions for your relationships, because water signs, you are about emotions. You're about give and take. Or the feelings is about lessons of peace. How do you bring peace within your home after a burden with a Queen of Pentacles? You know, how did you get your own messages become more self-sufficient, more like free? Someone feels very free and happy and single, maybe a Leo person. Maybe he feels like being away from an air sign person is now his burden. So he's got 99 problems, but Verena ain't fucking one of them. Duh! He's creating that own burden. I'm not his burden. Him staying away is his own burden. So now you look at intellect, all right? Air signs, you are the intellect. You're the walking example to the water signs and the earth signs and the fire signs about brotherhood, humanity, like-minded people, soul world, interests, achievements, ideas, hope. Do you know what I mean? Joint activities. Someone wants to go forward because they feel like they've got the same like-minded as maybe a Aquarius person, maybe a Sagittarius or Leo person, but it feels like a Leo, feels like a Sagittarius is a burden. There you go. The Emperor. A Leo person. He needs to know his own purpose. I cannot run after Leo. Sorry, I'm not doing that. He needs to know his own worth and his own true identity, the Emperor. And now he wants to go forward to an air sign person, a person that works from home, very good loving mother. You know, when it comes to emotions, are balanced, intuition, grounded, independent, got lots of new ideas from dreams. Keep dreaming about this damn Emperor. Having a burden with a fucking Queen of Pentacles, being entrapment. So boring. The same time, so boring. The same fucking conversation. New beginnings, innocence, looking at opportunities. Take that leap of faith with your intuition collective. Go find your own purpose, you know. Because the soul of the sun, into me I am. When it comes to the sun, into me I am. Maybe the Leo person says, into me I am. When it comes to the Emperor, into me I am, my own life force. When it comes to consciousness of the divine masculine, we're looking at maybe the heart. When it comes to Leo, the lion, we're looking at his backbone. He needs to go and put his own burdens on his own fucking backbone. He's got a better backbone than this. Maybe look at your left eye when it comes to blood circulation. Maybe look at your fifth house when it comes to maybe love affairs, romantic attachment, self-expression. They think maybe a Queen of Pentacles is a burden. And now this Leo Emperor feels like being away from a Aquarius person is his massive burden. Now that's his 99 problems and I ain't one of them. That's his burden, not mine. But if he wants to stay away, that's his burden, not mine. Look at children, pleasure, play, maybe speculation about, Leo person, his fucking resources. Leo. Adiwale, Kenya, fucking apology. What am I going to do with you, eh? Nothing. You're your own burden right now. Look at bravery when it comes to maybe 11-11, when it comes to maybe twin flame communion. Oh, communion. Maybe it's celebration, union. Someone wants to send a message. Maybe a postman. Never know. Who knows? Don't hold your breath, especially waiting for a Leo person. Don't hold your breath, bro. Don't. Now, someone's maybe hiding their feelings. But this is a Leo person, maybe looking at being more resourceful. We're looking at maybe 6 of Wands when it comes to maybe spirituality, look at the growth. Maybe this man needs to look at his own burdens, all right? Because now you're looking at Page, Explorer, maybe Adventurous, because someone was directionalist with a Queen of Pentacles, you know? So now you're looking at a situation where you're looking at prosperity, single, new ideas, leap of faith, critical decision. Takes patience from the intuition, but you've got the strength when it comes to the soul, the heart, the seat of the soul. So you can be confident, courageous, fulfilled, harmony, action. Action, man, take action. So now you're looking at maybe 6 of Wands. You know what I mean? When it comes to victory. Someone's looking at victory, recognition, adventure, achievement, success. But on the flip side of that, someone was in their pride, falling from grace when it comes to ego, when it comes to success from other people's energy. success for others now when it comes to victory, not just for yourself, it's for everybody. Look at the peace, looking at the victory, looking at security. But someone's looking at the ego when it comes to maybe a gold digger, manipulative person moving forward. Someone wants to see an air sign person. So now you look at maybe the emperor. The emperor is not allowed to be idolized, divine masculine. All right. He's like the spiritual father to the spiritual mother. And then you've got the spiritual mother and the earthly mother. Spiritual mother and earthly mother. And now you're looking at the earthly father. What's above is below. The emperor is now looking at maybe taking charge, authority. He has to take control of himself, then his home, then community, then the world. Not allowed to be idolized. Only God. God's house, temple, you. Heaven and earth starts with you. Inner calmness, head over heart, confidence. With the new day comes new strength. That's what God gives us every day for. Every day is a new strength, you know? New day, new strength. So now you're looking at maybe your inner strength when it comes to self-sufficient. Maybe some of you work from home, but you work from a passion of love, unconditional love that's leading you to underestimated power. That's why they underestimate the power of a queer person. How strong of a business person she is at work. She carries her own burdens, looking at new ideas, looking at taking a leap of faith. Someone's happy, Leo, looking at Earth Angel, Aquarius, going to calmer waters. They're thinking, whoa, my burden is going forward to a queer person. It's not my burden, it's his burden. Remember, with new day comes new strength. So now maybe you're looking at someone suffering from low self-esteem, aggressive behavior from a Queen of Pentacles when it comes to control, power and dynamic. If you feel that pressure of a dynamic, that means self-employment is not for a Queen of Pentacles. You have to be real to yourself as you're destroying not yourself but everybody else, and not fear. Life ain't about a game. It's about correcting your flaws and graduating from it to ascend joyfully to God, so we all can have heaven and earth, from self first, in home, from neighbor to yard, community. That's everyone living in what? Abundance. How hard is that? It's not hard, is it? No, it's not. So now you're looking at maybe the emperor when it comes to becoming a leader that you believe in. Do you understand? So now maybe he sees a Aquarius person has become a businesswoman he believes in when it comes to carrying her own burdens. Now, there's a powerful situation when it comes to maybe other people may disagree with your goals. Use your intuition, stand your ground. But if you fix your intentions on your intuition, you will move forward. If you pay attention to other people's opinion, you ain't going nowhere. Because they ain't going nowhere. That's why you got Google Scholar. That's why you got a voice. God gave us words. Use your mouthpiece. Assumptions creates what? Wars and entrapments and difficulties, burdens. So now you're looking at maybe someone has been affected by someone because they were weak and unambitious, but acts like they were ambitious, but very controlled and arrogant. Queen of Pentacles, big pussy, don't even know you. Now you look at maybe your own surroundings when it comes to maybe, is it part of you? Because what made you lay down with that person? You got to think about it. Remember, it's a mirror, isn't it? So look at your surroundings, and could it even be a part of yourself? And I thought of that myself. I thought at one stage, I kept seeing him in dreams every day, like 6 times a day, a night. And at once I was like, I don't want to lose him if I let go. Because I let go already. But if I stop sending messages, and I might lose him forever in the hands of this evil person. So it became my burden. Because I didn't want to wake up knowing it worked, her plan. He was unalived in that house because I kept seeing it in dreams and that. I didn't want it on my conscience. So every time I had a dream, I wrote to him. I suppose we had that same energy at some point. We just didn't want to lose each other. But at the same time, we had a fight with this Queen of Pentacles, with this voodoo stuff, spiking drinks and the obstacles, changing messages and obstructions and power struggles, challenges, lack of love, lack of hope, lust over love, no fulfillment. We had to go and help Genevieve Nadja with her burdens, not me, Bridget, so you can look independently wealthy, so you can look like you got a legacy. No, 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 no. Especially I got Paracoma Smith. After Adewale, I got to deal with her legacy after our legacy, claiming our legacy back. So if you don't want to fight me all the way, I don't care. I'm ready for it. I got a backbone, man. I got that burst of energy. I'm grounded. I got Pamela Coleman Smith talking to me all the time. So I'm not stupid. My legacy is my legacy. Well, someone's trying to be controlling and domineering. They've got nothing to dominate. They don't have no value or no self-worth. Someone didn't want you to see your self-worth, man, and your value. No, you're going into victory. So now you're looking at new ideas when it comes to donations. From these new ideas, donations have to go back to a Leo person from this Queen of Pentacles about this house. Maybe because he put help with burdens, a house, donations, and creative idea for him to look independently wealthy. Now these messages that never went nowhere, waste of money, a fool. Taurus now has to give back. You see, the money has to go back to this Leo person. And now she's worried about her house maybe, or houses or some stability. Do we care? No, next time don't steal. So now Taurus has to give back the money to this Leo person, because people are talking about this fool and how they tried to fight a dreamer, Aquarius person. But there's no real winners, is there? Because now you've got Queen of Wands lying. She's in a fucking hangman situation. Why? Lying. All these people just do is lie. Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands just lying, man. Now they're fighting. Fighting now because Taurus tried to control someone's leap of faith. But you can't. We're reclaiming back our legacy. You know how much millions of people use the tarot and all they talk about is Arthur Wright. Fuck Arthur Wright, man. Do you know how much time it takes to tap into your intuition and draw and then you got to put images together, because Aquarius is about the cosmos. She was all about that. Do you understand? And they locked her out of that. And I know that. Why? I'm her descendant. No one's going to argue with me about it. It's my legacy. I worked hard at home. No one is going to tell me about my legacy. I take that for nothing. That's free information for all you people. Now you're looking at sadness, grief, when it comes to maybe someone's feelings. When it comes to maybe a Cancer person, a Taurus person, and a Leo person. Immature fucking assholes. Fighting over a fucking house that don't even belong to them, belongs to a Leo person. Immature people, man. Immature, beggy people. So now you're looking at maybe 5 of Cups. Someone's emotions when it comes to abandonment issues, or maybe someone's abandoning a Taurus person, because a Taurus got to give back a Leo money. And I mean, when I mean money, I mean there's 10 there. She's got to give back the 6. That means she's going to be broke. She's going to be broke. And she don't need it where she's going. She knows where she's going. Spiritual prison, earth prison, mental prison. So she knows where she's going for her behavior. Attempted murder, intimidation, verbal, physical, mental abuse, raping. No, she's going to prison. So I look at maybe someone when it comes to their memories. Will this masculine turn around? They didn't want this masculine to turn around and see God's Turikat. Not to see God's Turikat. When it comes to maybe bringing priests, bridges, balancing that motion, and going back to the castle, the empire. No, instead, third party person, up on his feelings now. Someone could be going for the dark night of the soul. Poison. Promises that didn't make no sense, and wasted energy, because there was a disconnection, there was no feeling. Like I said in the beginning, everyone wants to say, I want to manifest that man, but is it your soulmate? So you're wasting your energy, man. This is what people don't understand about manifestation. So that's what I said in the email. One of us is lying. If I'm your soulmate and you're with this person, one of us is lying. One of us is lying. Or one of us is telling the truth and two people are lying. She didn't want to be the one to be known. But whatever you put out in the world in yourself, there you go, I told you. She's going to have 9, 10. She has to give him back 6. She's going to have 4. And that's what, she's greedy. She's greedy. She's going broke. That's less than 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is poverty. She's not spiritual. She's not intuitive. She's not creative. She doesn't have no ideas about good creative ideas. She gets from everybody else. So you're looking at a pathway when it comes to maybe Cancer or a soul having a human experience, a Aquarius person when it comes to this Chariot. You've got the willpower to go forward, have any difficulty, to use your intuition. Alright? When it comes to maybe the end of your growth. Maybe someone's growing. When it comes to maybe Aquarius coming out of difficulties. Do you understand? From restriction. Why? Because you use your intuition. Because this buffoon tried to create an entrapment for me. Do you understand? So now you're looking at 8 of Swords. Unable to walk the fuck away. Trapped. Hopeless. Lack of information. Underestimating the power of Aquarius' intuition. Is a bloodline. It is a legacy. Because my descendant is who? Pamela Coleman Smith. Yes, my ancestor, my legacy. Even my fucking mother from my past life. I think they might have a secret pick me. But it's me. I'm her. Because they say in the paper, it just come to me now. I'm sure I need to read. Don't quote me. But I think they said she had no one. A mum and dad part or something like that. She had no descendant or something. Don't quote me. I have to research because this is all new. So yes, I am her descendant. Use your intuition. Now, someone's looking at spiritual prison. Because someone underestimated. Now you're looking at hopeless, Queen of Pentacles. Lack of fucking information. Because I told them this. Pamela Coleman says keeps coming to me. I wrote it to them, you know. This is her going out there trying to do ID fraud. Pamela Coleman Smith said, who? Not to my fucking people then. I just had daughter. That's my next mission. I want to know, like, how were we related? I don't know why I think they said she was with some woman. They said she was a lesbian, trying to tarnish her name because 1800 you wasn't allowed to do things like that. You weren't allowed to patent your copyright as a woman or something like that. It was mostly about men. And Arthur Wright and Alistair Crawley stole her ideas and made Golden Dawn and Therma and another company and everything that these cards are associated with is collaborated with so many other tarot card collectors and ones that collaborated with their company to make other duplications of this. So there's many other different versions of this, but collaboration with Arthur Wright's company. And it's not rightfully his, it's Pamela Coleman Smith's. Mine. He did not. I don't care what you lot said. He studied ABC, Arthur Wright. I don't care. I believe what Pamela Coleman Smith told me because she was there. You don't want. Write your dreams down. Find out the truth. I argue with no one. Write your dreams down. Get your own legacies back, people. Especially the lions. I keep dreaming about lions as well. Lions keep following me. Beautiful. They're so beautiful, bright, beautiful lions. They're just surrounding me, you know. When I'm dreaming at night with my intuition, because I'm a soul having a human experience. Maybe Leo persons look at this happiness. Hey, King of Wands, 30. Our legacy. And it's our son. Our son was our legacy. Because we're guided by God. Now you're going priest man, entrapment. Spiritual police is here for Queen of Pentacles. And it's King of Swords going to spiritual prison as well. Mental prison. for this entrapment, trying to take people's freedom away. When you owe people things, give it back. Don't lie, still cheat. Everybody's lie, 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 lie. Enough is enough. So maybe this King of Swords and Queen of Pentacles going down for secret church rubbish. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe it's their bloodline from their parents' churches, doing them curses and that. I don't know. Bounded and that. You know? And using defamation tools for you lot's prosperity is wrong. It's wrong, man. Abusing it. So they're going to spiritual prison, mental prison, earth prison. So someone's unable to walk away. Someone feels trapped, hopeless because of lack of information. Now they're going for a cycle of negativity. Now they're looking at a lack of confidence because the career person's gone. I've got a legacy to go and get. I've got to reclaim my legacy back, boy. We're not playing around. We want heaven on earth. Starts from self first. Don't like it, keep strolling. We don't need you to like, subscribe. Because now you're looking at, told you, higher priestess. Air sign. Now you're looking at maybe the Knight of Wands. When it comes to maybe rushing to a King of Swords, to tell King of Swords about higher priestess being here. Or a hidden agenda, or a mistress. You're looking at maybe a burst of energy, action-orientated person, a Queen of Swords coming out of entrapment. When it's coming to maybe the growth, when it comes to maybe the passion of her legacy, when it comes to working hard at home on her legacy, growing, independently wealthy. Look at intuition to come us out of any entrapment. Look at philosophy when it comes to abundance. They stole it. So the tourists maybe running to the King of Swords to say we need to be entrapped. Maybe this idiot took a Queen of Pentacles, took a deal, but you're not dealing it right. So you lot's legacy is dead now since what, 1800s you've had this shit? 2 fucking decades, 2 centuries? No, time to give it back to Pamela Coleman Smith. Her family's me. And I'll be writing about it all the time until people realize that they did not pay Pamela Coleman Smith. No, they didn't. Where's her money going? Where's her side going? Because her name's all over these boxes. Where's her money? Okay then, fighting Aquarius, is it? Because she was a higher priestess, is it? Was it a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles from 1800? Don't worry, we're after you after. I'm dealing with Queen of Pentacles first. I'm coming to you like after. Oh yeah, trust me. Someone's up at night worried, is it? Mr. King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, I mean. Don't worry. Empress is here. A real life Empress. Let's see how you're going to teach these ideas now. Because if you're not Emperor, Empress, how the fuck did Arthur Wright get all these signatures and all that together? Is she the illustrator as well? And a dreamer? And she's intuitive and he's not. How the fuck did Arthur Wright become the sole kind of one that's getting the money since 1800? And you think we're going to sit down and allow Genevieve to do that to us? When we've been there, done that already? Genevieve, go and fucking sit down, Taurus. That's what you need to fucking do. Go and fucking sit down. Intuition. Walk away from people, things, and places because someone lied about Aquarius person. Now they're heartbroken in this institution or religion or philosophy. Is it? So I've got to deal with so many people now, innit? First, Miss Queen of Pentacles, and now I'm going to be dealing with this fucking institution when it comes to that cult shit, Golden Dawn and shit. Sue me. I don't give a fuck because I got God on my side. You lot didn't create heaven on earth with that information, did you? Because I don't see heaven on earth has been there since 1800. So you can tell who the thief was, isn't it, Arthur Wright? Isn't it? The Wright family doing fucking wrong. Because I don't see no fucking heaven on earth, do you? Nope. So they fought this Aquarius person, Pamela Coleman Smith, and clearly they won. Because when it comes to that signature, that's how fucking stupid they are. They wasn't psychic or intuitive or nothing. Why? Because since it was printed, since Arthur Wright was there, darling, her signature was always right there. And they're so fucking greedy, they didn't look at the small print, did they? Nope. Another tarot really came along and said, oh, what's that? Is that a tree? Nope, it's Japanese. Or is it Chinese? Her initials. That's how fucking clever she was. But she said, you know what? The way these cards talk to me, right? It is like it was solely done for me, her, and Adiwali, I'm not gonna lie. To bring heaven back on earth from the emperor and the empress. It was fated. And they didn't want it to happen. So this is why you see these fucking crusaders in different names, different groups going around doing the most still, you know? I just heard Trump yesterday saying he's going to do some mass unalignment or mass something to the Christians of Nigeria. And they've got people saying, yes, Trump, come and save Christianity in Nigeria. Yay. Has it saved us so far? Well, ask Queen of Pentacles that. She's Niger. And she's the one who said, God bless, go to church, isn't it? So is it really helping us? But you're going to say, come over to Trump? All right, then. King of Wands with his big pussy Queen of Pentacles. Looking at air sign person as a business person, but you fucked up. Now he's worried about Aquarius person. Up at night, are you? Both of you? Never mind. Maybe they're single. Wish fulfillment is for an air sign person. Maybe look at preparation. When it comes to Aquarius person, Leo wants to come forward, is it? But it's quite difficult for you. But it wasn't hard to run to big pussy Jamie with Nadia. That's why I said his burden is his own fucking burden. It's not mine. I've got a legacy to save. Why he's opened up legs for cowards to save a fucking gold digger. They want to dig out my fucking legacy because you think I'm a lesbian like her will come dig out my leg. I don't think so, baby. Let go of my leg, sweetheart. We're looking at maybe Two of Wands, unity, balance, partnership. Okay, you could be looking at right now. Or you could be looking at someone's action when it comes to success, recognition. Someone's going to spiritual prison. You look at him jumping away from Genevieve Niger, running forward to a Queen of Swords. Why? Because she's gone. Look at him running out of his skin. Come back, come back, come back. Now you got the lion and the lioness. From past life, to earth angels. I don't know what the fuck Adiwali came up barging over there. But I'm not barging myself into his fucking burden to help Miss Big Pussy Genevieve Niger. That's not fucking helping. I already done my part. Yep. So now we're taking that leap of faith. New beginnings, darling. You look at new beginnings in a sense of a Aquarius person when it comes to opportunities, leap of faith. Gemini, you're going to prison. And Sagittarius, we don't give a shit, you're a fool. So now this King of Wands is thinking about Aquarius person, innocent person he wants to take a leap of faith towards, I guess. As I was going to say it again, that's his burden, not mine. He can hold up till next semester, next lifetime. Who gives a shit? I got a legacy to control. Just by talking about it is enough, isn't it? There you go. Alright? And imagine that. Sometimes they put down for Pamela Coleman Smith's deck. Guess what it's called? Smith and Wright. It's fucking out of order. They weren't fucking married, were they? Well, they're secretly married and never told us. And they have a secret daughter. Me. Why is it called Smith Wright? But when it's come to Arthur Wright's deck, it's Arthur Wright and illustration done by who? Pamela Coleman Smith. But when it comes from the US Game Store in Stamford, USA Game Instinct, when they're cooperating with Arthur Wright shit, when it comes to her special edition, Smith Wright. Okay, so you were married then, were you? Did you have that secret baby? So you said it was a little girl or a woman that she lived with alone in a house, begging. That's what they said in one song I read a couple of years ago. She was begging and calling up. No, it was YouTube. It was this man. He was doing. That's it. He was going around doing library talks about Pamela Coleman Smith, and someone recorded it, and there was a crowd, and he was talking about her, how that she went around phoning publishers and that, and they fucking ignored her, didn't get back a penny. This time she done books, she wrote for papers, and she didn't get her money. She didn't get it. And they know she fucking did it. So when it comes to her shit, it's Smith Wright. You're fucking wrong, you're not right. You're wrong. So I'm her descendant. So let's have a talk. Nope. Not happening. Everybody benefited from her. Not one black person did. Let's keep it real. Nope. No, it didn't. Nope. And guess what? In every deck illustration, when it comes to interpretation of the cards, guess who the King of Wands is? A black man. But it looks like a white man in every fucking deck, innit? I see 3. That's why they say policeman, I see 3. I see black man. I see creation, maybe. I see groups of blacks. I see self-expression. 3. Kiss my ass. So they do that rat race, taking off the godhead, maybe. So is it really about race or is it about energy? Are you at the dark energy, light energy, red, amber? I don't know. We're not going over there. Secret, is it? A burden. Secret. Secret was helping big pussy Genevieve Nadia because they were sexing. And now they're looking at the Queen of Pentacles, sex and a Cancer. What, did you catch Cancer going into your house or did you catch Cancer in your bed? I had a dream that was in a room. I think he caught Cancer in bed with Queen of Pentacles. He didn't want to believe me. He wanted to see it for himself, I guess. So now you're looking at work and collaboration. 3 people in the bed and little one said, pussy clot. I'm out. If you look at the moon, maybe look at someone's secret when it comes to secret rituals, cults, power tripping, power domination, sex for activities, for shared assets. If somebody was married for convenience, or somebody was fucking for convenience, or somebody was just looking at someone's legacy and want to write their name on someone's will by losing their willy, because secretly she was having an affair with a Cancer person, Aries person, Gemini person, Pisces person. Should we keep going? Told you. Legacy. Me. Single. 9, 10. Pamela Coleman Smith, untold story. Happily ever after. I've told you, family legacy. I ain't arguing with none of you lot. Yep, I'm not arguing with none of you. Thank you very much. Over and out. Told you, Pamela Coleman Smith, bitches. That's the power. They underestimated the power, baby. They underestimated our power. Told you. They underestimated our power, didn't they, Pamela Coleman Smith? How silly are they, eh? How silly are they? So she showed me many of you going spiritual prison. Told you for backstabbing, Gemini, Aries, Queen of Pentacles, you're going there. You're looking at this message because we had epiphany about Queen of Pentacles. And maybe a Virgo person when it comes to control. Try to control this backstabbing, is it? Lying, stealing, cheating, doing the fucking most, acting like a fucking lover. Sneak attack, was it? By a Gemini person. Don't worry, my darling. Spiritual police is here for Genevieve Nadia. Yeah. And how come Arthur Wright don't talk about things like this? Oh, let's keep going, eh? Should we? Never mind. Someone's legacy is actually going to be ruined, is it? Never mind. A lot of people owe Pamela Coleman Smith's legacy a lot of money, like the game system. Everyone that they collaborated with, isn't it? Yep, Arthur Wright and company. They owe a lot of money, boy. Yep, they even done something in 1979, is it, with the game system. 2004 with the US game system. They done something with Low, Scarborough, whatever her fucking name is. Yep, now you look at the Emperor. And they're talking about my legacies, the truth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, we got the sword of truth. About Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, we come to messages, legacy, wish fulfillment, use your intuition. And now you're looking at pathway, looking at Sagittarius, is it? A friend. With a King of Cups, Lion, is it? About the Empress, don't worry, because he was working. Aquarius person's gone. Capricorn, Taurus try to control this Leo, or maybe Sagittarius is try to control Leo's happiness. You got this legacy with God. Yeah, King of Pentacles looking at maybe this cult or this institution, heartbroken about intuition when it comes to interconnection. When it comes to higher priestess, hide on the Pope. Here to get my legacy back, aren't we? Pamela Coleman Smith. Yep, whether you not believe or not, we don't give a fuck. Just like no one believed me when I said I see God's head. For 5 years, all Genevieve cared about was money. And she came in my dream and she said, is God real? So you're not allowed to question Genevieve Nadia because you stole from Eddie Wally at Kinyo Abaji. And I saw you putting pills in his drink and he was passed out on his sofa. Yep. On his bed while you were taking out his wallet, teething out from his cord. He was on his computer stealing information. I saw you, and he was passed out at the toilet. Oh yeah, I saw him quite a few places. This is why there was a one stage we didn't want to leave each other. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't. I didn't want to lose him. I thought I was gonna lose him. Not lose him as in I'll never see him again in my face. Like, just knowing he's somewhere on the planet was big enough for me. Knowing he was safe. Here, there, everywhere. Who gives a shit? As long as he's safe. Nope. The fucking bastards and some self-hate shopping spree, I guess. But yeah, one stage, maybe that's why it took 5 years. Because it was just, the two souls just won't leave each other alone, I guess. I just didn't want to leave him. I had a dream. I was at a window and he held my hand. And I said I didn't want to leave her to be used. Who comes walking in? Big pussy Genevieve Nadia fighting me. That's all I see her doing in these dreams, and I'm fighting. That's what she does. She's such an angry bird. Just an angry fucking bird. And then I had another dream. He went into some office and he's held in my hand and he's talking to someone, a man. And he said, yeah, she's a dreamer. She dreams a lot. So he's talking to people about me. I hear everything. Can't help it. Burden is it, Sagittarius, when it comes to Cancer person, going forward to a Leo person with your burdens, lying to the Emperor, underestimating Aquarius's visions, insight. And now you're looking at a burden when it comes to Sagittarius, seeking a new ideas. When it comes to maybe want to be independently wealthy, preparing behind the scene. Sagittarius, oh boy. In this message, or this creative foolishness they did behind the King of Wands, well, I don't know why he's still sitting with his big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. It could be relevant to me, but he's single. Do I care? No. Because I got a legacy to go and save. He's got his legacy, I got mine. If he wants to build his legacy with Genevieve Nadia, that's his business, but not with my intellectual property. Now that's where we got a fucking problem. It wouldn't be a problem, would there? But everything happens for a reason. Because I did serious. Oh yeah. When it comes to this fucking creative idea, she was behind it as well. Her was fulfillment. Behind his preparation, acting single, nope. She was helping. Water sign, earth sign, fire sign. In this man's energy. King of Wands. Immature pussios. So now someone looking at a new beginning. Innocence. Someone wants to go to a Queen of Swords. Every ending has a new beginning. They think Queen of Swords is loving. Someone's happy. Two soulmates, I guess. Innocent. Looking at happiness. Critical decision. Going from the soul of the self. I told you, he's secretly looking at his feelings of this woman. Aquarius. He wants to run to. Alright, she sent him messages, and guess what? He was fucking happy all this time. I know this. I've seen him every fucking day for 5 years. I know he is. I know he is. I'm not stupid. That's why I'm not running him down. I'm not running him down. No. He knows where I am. Told you. Gemini Aquarius told you. He's happy. Told you. Secretly, he's fucking happy. Told you about Aquarius. Told you. I know my masculine. I don't need to run him down. When he's ready, he'll find his car up over here when he's ready. Until then, I'm just relating my own story. Yep, and my story involves King of Wands. My emperor to my empress, but he's not impressing me right now. No, he's not. No, he's not. So 99 problems is his Genevieve Nadia. And I ain't one of them. Alright? His extra burden is him not coming forward. That's his burden, not mine. Aquarius told you, Empress. Don't need you lot's validation, bro. I'm sorry. Don't need you. Alright? Success, Leo person. Higher Priestess, Aquarius told you, Aquarius person. And this is the same card Pamela Coleman Smith gave me. Told you, Empress. Why do I keep saying told you? We don't need validation from people. Just walk by example. That's all you fucking need. That's it. Status, authority, expression. Looking at your goals, safety, achievements. Looking at intuition, emotions, relationships. Stand up for your own belief, baby. Now, Leo's probably defending. Well, he defended a tourist person, donations. It was a burden. Says you're right. Says you're right. Says you're right. Then in the end, it was like, oh, I was with them. I'm going to be by myself. And now it's like, no. Burden is water sign masculine, Genevieve Nadia, and the Sagittarius, and some maybe Pisces person or Scorpio person or Aries person. Money for like their burdens, they got to give it back to this Leo. Told you, Leo person. Whatever money that was taken, stolen, given willingly, it's going back to this Leo that way, and Leo again from Sagittarius, Aries, another fire sign in this energy, a woman and a man, and Queen of Pentacles. They know who it is. Queen of Pentacles definitely know who owes what back to this masculine, and it's not just her, Queen of Pentacles. It's this Queen of Cups, King of Cups, a Queen of Cups, Sagittarius, Aries, Sagittarius, a woman and a man as well. You all know who you are by now. I'm not here to mother you, that's bullshit. Unrequited love, says you're right. Abandon, says you're right. And a Pisces woman. So now Cancer's in his feelings about his baby mama. Third party, somebody wants a reunion. No, walk away. Yeah, hey, walk away, be single, new love. There you go, someone's single. Someone's single, ready to mingle. There you go, Emperor and Empress. There you go, nice little reading to end off with that. We're looking at emotions, intuition, relationships. Remember I said collective starts with yourself first. Manage your emotions, identify intuition. There's your spiritual health. It's going to bring in your spiritual wealth, your ancestors and all that's going to help you bring back your legacy. Do you know what I mean? So you can create, all right, and enjoy your creations, but don't idolize the creation. Idolize creator. Whoever sees Addie White from a body, do not idolize him. He's not allowed to be idolized, all right? It's about the Godhead. It's about bringing heaven on earth. You've got to do the work. But it starts from self first, that balance, that trinity, that creation, to co-create with the creator, with the universe, all right? So it's connection. Maybe someone's looking at maybe soul connection, your inner awareness for your inner purpose, for when you go inner, inspiration, isn't it? Go in for your inspiration, with your intuition. So now you have your inner standing, so you have your inner standing, so you can stand firm. Or maybe you're saying, I have been standing firm, even though they said, Taurus said no. I'm not listening to no Edak, yeah, that's using me. She's a show. What the fuck does she know? Nothing. She's just a fucking drunk. So now you stand up for yourself, inner standing. So when you're outside, you have understanding, because you have insight, because you analyzed your practicality about your legacy, indifferences, detachments from people, things, and places that like to do criticism because they don't have no purpose. Or their purpose is something negative. It's not going to be heaven on earth. Or they don't have no purpose, right? Because the is their purse. You understand what I'm saying, baby girls and boys? Or not baby girls and boys, we're big people. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm being lovable now. I love love, man. I can't help it. My default will always be love, right? So maybe someone is now looking at love, man. There you go. No need. Done. Finished. Message gone. Remember, love you. Walking love, talking truth. I love you guys. Bye.